Hit the like button, you mugs.
Yo, it's Ozzy Kid here. Yeah, I've got some more Devil May Cry for the scene, yeah. This time, I should be able to do the mission. Because I've made 2 videos now, and I haven't been able to get past mission 3 yet. But I haven't been locking in though properly. I kind of just been playing like, you know, just playing off muscle memory. So I feel like if I lock in, then I'll be able to do the mission. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Let me lock in, bro. See this one here, yeah? This video's gotta be the best in terms of gameplay out of all the Devil May Cry ones that I'm gonna put out. I'm actually gonna be doing different combos. But let me lock in, bro. Bloody hell. Not on point, that's not on point. Getting hit by everything. Need to make my defense taser. That's it, lads. I needed that health. There. That's just a vision. The cold by with cold roll, survive and let the fitness of witness next to the soul. Before we continue with the video, please use the link in my description to sign up for 1v1me.com. You'll be able to use 1v1me on your mobile device or on a PC. And if I explain what 1v1me is, it's pretty much where they have a lot of pro players for a bunch of different games. Like, you know, currently they got pro players for FIFA, Madden, NBA, and Call of Duty Black Ops 6. And they get them to compete against each other, and you have the opportunity to bet on their matches, and you can win a lot of money like that. So 1v1me is purely for betting. Before you could wager on it, but they completely changed it now for purely betting only. Right now the app is currently unavailable in Europe. If you're from Europe, you cannot use it to bet. You can only use this app if you're from the United States or Canada. So if you're from the UK, don't even bother signing up. Right now you can't even use the app. Like, I can still use my referral to make money. I'll let you guys know if it becomes available in Europe again. And if you use my referral link, you're going to get a $10 boost on your first bet. So when you bet for the first time, you're going to get an extra $10 on top. So everyone in America, use my referral link. Let's use my referral link. You get a nice little $10 boost on your bet. You know, before people come at me and they say, why are you promoting betting as if it's like immoral or something, all I'm going to say is don't put down what you're not willing to lose. And another thing I want to say is, if you actually study it properly, it's actually very profitable. If you actually know what you're watching, you know the competitors. You know, like previously when they used to have UFC 5 on 1v1me, I had like a 80% win rate well, it might have even been like 85% win rate for when I used to bet on the UFC 5 competitors, because I used to get the vast majority of it correct and I used to make so much profit. I can even show you guys evidence of me. I'll show you guys a screenshot of me just winning a bunch of them in a row, and that's because I actually knew the competitors. So it's not like a complete fraud. You can actually make money from it for real if you actually study it properly. And you've even got there's a user on 1v1me called Hoop God. He's known as the person that makes the most money on 1v1me, and he literally makes millions off 1v1me. And I'll show you guys he's posted on Twitter when he's made huge amounts of profit. This is actually could be life changing if you actually study it properly. But like I said, just put down an amount that you're willing to lose, so that you don't get upset if you lose, and just use it sensibly. That would be my advice. Honestly, I can't believe that they made it unavailable in Europe. It doesn't make no sense. You've got so many betting sites in Europe. You got William Hill, Bet365. I was thinking maybe they banned it because they think it's immoral or something, but clearly not, because you can still bet in the UK. So I don't understand. I reckon it will come back eventually, and hopefully it does come back. I just hope that when UFC 6 is released, I hope they will reintroduce UFC 6 back into 1v1me, and I would love to compete as one of the pros for the app that people can bet on. That would be sick. But the only way that will happen is if UFC 6 is actually significantly improved and people actually want to watch it, because then it will have a higher demand. That's literally the only way it will happen. Also, if you're from Europe and you're a pro, if you're from Europe, you can't use 1v1me to bet, but you can compete as a pro for 1v1me if you're from Europe, by the way. So if you're from Europe and you're watching this and you're really good at FIFA or something like that, you can actually get recruited even if you live in Europe, but you just won't be able to bet. One of these mugs have to die. Need health. Hurt. Shout out Big Zabanda. Dirt. What do you man know about Smithy boy? What was that, lads? Why did the game freeze, lads? Did you man see the game freeze? Too fake. Alright, cool. Watch this now, lads. I'm gonna lock in, bro. At this time, I'm not even gonna speak, lads. I'm gonna turn into Babando. Ozzy kid, no, I can't. Please help me. Ozzy kid lost the plot today. I'm saying I'm not gonna speak, but I am. But watch this, lads. I'm too untouchable. Too untouchable. Watch this, lads. I'm too untouchable. I'm not gonna get hit again, lads. What? What is going on, man? Why am I being a mock? And I am dead again. Oh my goodness me, mate. I ain't even got no golden orbs. Remember, wasted all of them in the last one. It's 2 peaklets. Oh my days. Ooh, the best song in the scene. Look at that. 20k, yeah. 20k again. Okay, luckily I was able to get 2, which should be enough for this mission. Can't lie, I'm not even confident that I'm gonna do this mission, you know, honestly. Because I'm just playing dead, bruv. Ozzy kid's gonna be stuck on the same mission for 20 years. Now watch this time, lads. I'm not gonna get hit this time, lads. Watch. Do a little analysis, yeah. When they shoot out the hook, it's easy to just roll out the way. But it's the other types of attacks that I'm getting caught by. There's one, they lunge into you right there. Let's go right into you. Yarr. What do you man know about eat or sleep, bruv? What do you man know about that guy, bruv? You man know nothing. Man don't know. Need to get Zigondi on stream one day. I think that would bang 1 million views, let's. Zigondi on stream. Instant hit. Yeah, right. Obviously, shout out Mellow Coffee, bruv. Shout him out. What you man know about that guy? Shout out Marshy. What did Marshy say again? What did he say again in the tune? Eric. These fighting these lot is a myth. Man like Marcy said, best damn no man would about outing like a gambo. Don't know bro, I box a man so hard. Ain't too but I know where I stand bro. You man a beating nothing like gambo like funky D cause he ain't gonna bang though. It's peaking a raving heat to the blade, but I don't prove you're a man though. I won't far, being determined. Tap, I'm determined. But I'm gonna break a sweat. I'm gonna fuck with flows, then up yellow eggs. Yeah, right. Do I have a checkpoint? Yes or no? Probably not. Pretty sure I don't. But you know Marshy, yeah? He went in though. Second verse, he went in. Man said, I'm lyrically got that mad one and a man them on a mad one. Us man are winning, cause we can done. You can get lit with a mad bomb. Like Jet Li, you get stamped on. You can get whacked with a mad bomb. It's mad when we land on. No Pokemon shit, I'm revolving. Nah, he went in on that verse there. Man like Marshy, you know. Guy was like flipping. That song I'm talking about, the guy was like 8 years old. Yeah, right now he wasn't. The guy was like 13 or something. I don't even know, man. The guy could have been. The guy actually, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm kind of being rude right now, but I don't know, man. I don't know how old the guy was, but he looks very young. If I was to guess, yeah, I would say 8. Okay, I mean, he's 8. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm talking about, lads. I'm waffling. I don't even know, lads. Yeah, but I'm just gonna say 8, but I don't know. Yeah. I'm sorry, man, if that's rude, you know, because I've had many times where I know how it is, man, where you just think someone is so much younger than their actual age, and that's like one of the most. A lot of beat. That's something people find very offensive, you know. It's usually something I don't even usually like guess people's ages in case they cry. Yeah, right. Oh, gotta use another one. I'm gonna fail this mission again. I remember one time I met one of my family members who was a girl, yeah. I just told her, she must have told me her age, and then I was like to her, what? Now, this is when I was proper young, told me her age, and I was like, what, you look so much younger. And I remember you could just see that you just hurt her. You can see that she got hurt. You know, just like, yeah, right. Kind of just hypocritical for me to say that back then, anyways, because I always looked way younger than I was, especially because I'm so flipping, because I'm so like proper short as well. Always been like the shortest in my class, or like there only be in my class, yeah, there was only like 2 guys that were like my height or shorter. I've always been like the shortest guy, so you know what I'm saying. So imagine when I'm in like I'm in flipping, yeah, right. Imagine when I'm like 8, I'm shorter than everyone, yeah, so I'm just flipping tiny, you know what I'm saying? Too small, yeah. Even nowadays, I'm still flipping tiny, but it's just like now. The thing is, though, nowadays no one ever brings up my height, though. That's the thing. Whereas in the past, everyone would take the piss out of my height. Oh, you're short, you're short, you're short. Nowadays, no one even says that when I am short. When I am literally like kind of like way below average height, because I'm like 5'4" or 5'5", yeah, and obviously the average height is like 5'10", but no one ever waffles about my height nowadays. I think it's just because I just must be too lethal. That's what happens, lads, when you look masculine, yeah, and you act masculine, all of a sudden no one says nothing. All of a sudden all your flaws are, you can't even, apparently now all of a sudden your flaws are not even there no more, you know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden you're flawless. All about the way that you are, bro. Feel me? The way that you carry yourself, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. So I'm saying, let's, even if you got bad genes, yeah, all about the way that you fucking got flipping the way you carry yourself, bro. Trust me, it's not even, that's it. Let's, so trust me, the way you know how they say, don't worry what you can't control, worry about what you can control. That's big facts, bro. Big facts. Yeah, that's why. That's why, like, this is all about self-improvement, bro. Trust me, you gotta stay, you know, get your to-do list and try to do it. Eat the healthy diet. Feel me? Yeah. I don't even exercise. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even exercise, you know, but feel like just eating a good diet, and you know, the fact that I basically only drink water. I don't drink no juice, and I'm still disciplined, so disciplined in other ways. This shit is not a joke, let's trust me. It's just like something, you know, like I ain't really like went out like my whole life, yeah, right. I haven't really like went out like my whole life. I used to when I was younger, but then I just started to stay indoors so much, so now I'm trying to go out more often, yeah. And I know now that I'm going out more, I'm gonna be in a lot of uncomfortable situations when I have to like do things I've never done before. I'm gonna get nervous, and I'm gonna be going through a lot of uncomfortable situations, and I can definitely see myself getting embarrassed, you know, sooner or later. I like, you know, them ones where you can't do something and then you just get shook and then you just feel like a waste man afterwards. I definitely see that happening sooner or later, but we'll see what happens. I'm willing to take the risk. I'm willing to take the risk to see what happens. Cause fuck all of this staying indoors and fucking not learning anything, and just because at the end of the day you're gonna end up being so incapable if you just carry on in, you know, the way that if I carry on the way I'm living right now, you feel me? And there's man out here, bro. Like I said this yesterday, but there's man out here that are in their 35 and they ain't even left the house, lad. So even like me doing this at 23, I feel like it's too late. You know what I'm saying, brother? Crazy stuff, let's, and you know, this is something I find so deluded about people. You know, I actually believe in Allah. I believe in Allah, and I'm not even a Muslim, you know, but I believe in him because, like, I just believe. I don't know, man. I just feel like I'm protected by him, you know. I can't even lie, bro. Because, like, just these things that you can just feel that they're demonic, you know what I mean? Like, and you're just like, and it's the exact things that I feel that are demonic are written in the Bible that they're demonic. You see what I'm saying? Like lust, for example, you know. You can look at a woman and you don't even know anything about her, yeah, but she looks beautiful, and you might just wanna flip in, let one loose, let's. But you can just it's just like you can just feel this demonic energy that, and you should just feel like you should not do it, and if you do it, it's like you can feel God like saying to you, why did you do that? And your soul gets broken, like your soul gets broken in your flipping heart. And like it's like, oh my days, when I do that, yeah, I just feel like everything, I can't even like, I just feel like, oh my days, I just feel like a barrier where I can't pursue my goals. I just feel like I can't tell no one nothing, cause like, this is deep shit, like this is deep shit. But like, I just feel like, and I explain it, man. 1 second, lads, 1 second, because I wrote this down. But yeah, no, I feel like I know what I was gonna say now. But like, I feel like the issue with, watching these women on screens and that, fantasizing about them is like, it's not all about, like, it's not, everything's not, that's why this is why lust is a sin, bruv, like, because not everything is about looks, like, and when you're doing that, yeah, it's pure objectification. Like, you don't know that girl whatsoever, you know what I'm saying, you don't know nothing about her, yeah, and then like some man, like, nowadays the world is honestly just pathetic. Like, it's actually fucking, oh my days, the world is becoming, like, everything's becoming robotic, bruv. Yeah, so some man, you'll be like, oh, I do know her, because they'll watch like her interviews and they'll see these videos of her going outside and that, yeah, seeing how she is, and then they'll see how she is and act like they know her personally now, and then they'll flipping act like it's their girlfriend on the internet. I'm like, brother, are you a dickhead or what, bruv? Like, what the fuck? Literally seen that, bruv. I've seen that you can make your own AI girlfriend and pick like the way you can choose her personality traits and exactly how you want her to look and that. I'm like, I'll allow it, man. Can't be doing that shit, bruv. Like, trust me, man, that stuff will just, that shit will just fuck up your whole life, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bruv. Oh my days, man. But yeah, no, it'll be funny, man. It'll be hilarious. It will be hilarious if I go out and I get embarrassed and then I come back on stream just completely different. But that's how it is, man. When your pride gets hurt, yeah, it's like you're not the same no more, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We'll see what happens. See what happens. Like I said, lads, I'm willing to take the risk, bruv. I don't care, bruv. I'll take a million L's until I learn everything that needs to be learned. Feel me? That's how it is. Man get embarrassed 100 million times, bruv. Feel me? But it's not even embarrassing though, because man dealing with it with positivity. Feel me? Like today, shall I tell you what happened today? Went to my friend's house and he let me play UFC 5 at his house, and I was like, no way, I ain't even played this in like 2 weeks, yeah, cause like I haven't even had Wi-Fi for like 2 weeks because I've been using a hotspot. And then I'm like, yeah, finally, man, I can play this game. He had the old school Xbox One controller, but even that one felt good though, and it felt like a bit like I had a bit of input delay, yeah. But I still felt fine. Still felt quite good. And then, so I'm playing now. I'm noticing these things that are wrong with his settings. And not really remember everything, but basically, he didn't have legacy settings on the grappling. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have the legacy ones. He had the other ones. He had like the you know the other grappling settings that you can put on UFC 5. The amateur ones, the ones that are the basic ones, yeah. So imagine he had that on, yeah, and I didn't realize until I was in the game. And then I was like, oh shit, now I can't, you know, transition to where I want to transition because I only got the basic options. You know what I mean? So then what happened was, because I can't really transition to where I want to transition, started to get battered on the ground. Like the guys started hitting me with elbows, punching me up on the ground, and I couldn't really do nothing about it because, like I said, because of the grappling settings here. And then, so obviously, I'm getting touched up now, and you know, I lost some health. So now the fight's getting intense now because I've been getting hit a lot on the ground. I get back to the feet. Now I'm like basically can't really, you know, now like basically I can't really get hit much or else I'm gonna lose. And it's all because of the grappling settings, if I'm gonna be real. And then what ended up happening was like kept catching me with the jab hook all the time, catching me with the jab hook. And my brother was watching this, you know. I told my brother because of these grappling settings I'm kind of getting battered, yeah. And I was curious, and now, you know, the whole time I was curious, if I lose right now in front of my brother, yeah, how's my brother gonna react? I didn't know because I only like recently started getting like proper close with my brother, yeah. So I'm thinking, if I lose right now, is my brother gonna think I'm a dickhead? And because I feel like in the past I've showed my brother one of my matches, and then he thought that he could challenge me because I kept getting caught by leg kicks, and he thought because I kept getting caught by them I'm shit, so he could beat me. But realistically, it wasn't because I'm shit. It's because some guys just have really good timing on their leg kicks. So it's actually really hard to check the leg kicks out. It's actually not even because I'm playing shit. Like, I'm actually playing on point, but they're just mad. So you know, because of that previous experience, I'm thinking, okay, if I lose now in front of my brother, he's gonna take the piss, yeah. So like I said, because of my grappling settings, I'm getting punched up now. Fight's proper intense. Keeps dropping me with the jab hook, yeah. I'm hesitating to go to the body because I'm always cautious to go to the body because I feel like I can get hit with an uppercut in it. So I'm always like careful to go to the body, and I was moving a bit shy. Like that's how I am sometimes. I get a bit shy sometimes to go to the body, and every time I'm throwing like jab body uppercut, he's always blocking the body shot in it. So that's another mistake I was making. I weren't changing, like, you know, my rhythm. Like I wasn't going like, you know, if he keeps blocking high low, then I gotta go like high, low. You feel what I'm saying? I got like jab, hook, and I probably catch him off guard. So that's another mistake I'm making. And like I said, getting caught by the jab hook a lot. Yeah, should have been pulling that back. I don't know why I kept getting caught by that. Yeah, right. And then this guy's hitting my body. You know what this guy done? Yeah, I can't lie. The guy was playing like clean. You know, I'm not gonna lie, cause he rocked me, yeah, and he didn't start block breaking. He started hitting the body instead, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, this guy's like, he's playing like with the energy I'm giving him. He's returning it. He's not being a waste man. So I had to just like salute him for that, yeah. And then what happened was, like I said, I knew all these mistakes as I was playing the fight. I knew everything I was doing wrong. And what ended up happening was like, and one time he dropped me, yeah, and like he went for some ground and pound. I was one hit away from getting finished, and I slipped the straight, and it was mad, but sick clutch moment, yeah. And then what ended up happening was I lost by decision in the third round. So yeah, I lost. And imagine this is to a Division 17 player, you know. So in a way, it's kind of embarrassing in a way. But can't lie though, to me the guy didn't seem like a Division 17, you know. It seemed like he was advanced, because you know what the guy done, which I forgot to mention. Imagine I threw a jab hook. He pulled back my hook, yeah. No, wait. He threw a jab hook, yeah. I pulled it back. No, that's not what happened. He threw an overhand into a hook, yeah. I pulled back the hook, and now, you know, like now, yeah, he just missed an overhand. Like, he just threw an overhand, and then he missed a hook, so he has like no stamina now. So I pulled it back, yeah. I went and I was like, hey, this is now, I'm knocking him out. I'm knocking him out now, 100%. Like, he just lost so much energy. Pulled back the hook, yeah. Then I tried to hit him. And then imagine I tried to uppercut him, and then he flipping slipped the uppercut. You get what I'm saying? So imagine he threw overhand hook. I leaned it back, I threw an uppercut, and then my man slipped the uppercut. And I was like, I remember when it happened, yeah. When it happened, I was like, that was mad, yeah. That was mad. And then I was like, that's an advanced technique, but Division 17s ain't doing that. Let's be real, but so cool. So basically, I lost in front of my brother. You know what my brother said? My brother was like, yeah, but he won by decision. So my brother was like, was positive about it. He was actually cool about it. But then I told him, yeah, but I can't lie, I lost fair and square. I told him, like, I'm not gonna lie, I lost fair and square. And I told my brother all the mistakes that I noticed. And then and I was like, obviously it's true, it could have been much worse. I could have got knocked out in the first 30 seconds of the first round, and the fact that I even lasted until the decision, that's good, isn't it? But still like, you know, I didn't make no excuses, and it's what I'm saying, man. Like, I'm fortunate to have these people around me, you know, like my dad and my brother. Like, you know, I feel like sometimes they move mad, but at the end of the day, they're good-hearted. So I'm lucky, man. I ain't got these. I'm lucky, man. Trust me. So yeah, man. But anyways, it's the end of the video. Thank you very much for everyone that tuned in. I appreciate it a lot. Please like and subscribe. Be greatly appreciated, and peace out.
On my level, never stop, I don't forget you. Man on my flow, so mental, I'm back on settle, got